roadmap to bring you this important message.
Let's go!
Good evening and welcome to the 13th annual Easterseals Arkansas Fashion Event. I am DJ Williams.
And I'm Mallory Brooks. We are so honored to be tonight's MCs. We love Easterseals so much and know you all do as well. Incredible work that they do. And here we are for another amazing virtual fashion event. If you recall, the pandemic certainly rerouted last year's event, but it was still incredible.
Yeah, it was exceptional, but let's go ahead and go back to last year. The event was scheduled the very night that our state went into lockdown because of COVID-19. The tables were literally set. Food was ready. The stage was lit, but because of COVID, we had to postpone that live event. But we didn't worry. We didn't panic. The party went back on when we went virtual last year for that fashion event in June. And so you know what we did after all that? When we didn't think that we were going to make this work, we actually exceeded our fundraising goals.
All thanks to you. Arkansas, you are amazing. $136,000 raised, exceeding goals in the midst of a pandemic, and we know you can do it again. All of the money raised last year, they were able to help Easterseals exceed goals within the agency by implementing teletherapy, virtual learning, and new programs to meet the needs of children and adults with developmental disabilities. And we're hoping to do the same thing tonight. We're not only hoping, we know.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
We can do this.
Yeah,
we will do
all about
this.
Hope, okay, Mal, but we gonna get it done tonight. All right, that's what we do here in Arkansas, and we're gonna step up to the plate. With your support, Easterseals can continue to adapt and grow its 75-year legacy of providing exceptional services, education, outreach, and advocacy to empower people with disabilities to live, learn, work, and also play in their communities.
That's right. We'll tell you how, but first, a very important message from Easterseals Arkansas CEO Ron Ekstrand.
Hello, my name is Ron Ekstrand, CEO of Easterseals Arkansas, and I want to welcome you to learning a little bit more about our organization. To understand Easterseals here in Arkansas, you have to understand a little bit about the Easterseals movement on a national basis. And the first Easterseals was established by a businessman with help from a Rotary Club in Elyria, Ohio. I'd like to share a quote from our founder, Edgar Allan. "We live but one life. We get nothing out of that life except by putting something into it. To relieve suffering, to help the unfortunate, to do kind acts and deeds is, after all, the one sure way to secure happiness and to achieve real success. Your life and mine shall be valued not by what we take, but by what we give." A little bit about our history here in Arkansas. We have been providing services for over 75 years here in the state of Arkansas to people with developmental disabilities and their families. We were founded in 1944 by Virginia Armistead and a group of volunteers as the Arkansas Society for Crippled Children to provide education services to children in hospitals or who were homebound due to disabilities. In 1947, we opened the first inpatient convalescent hospital at the Jacksonville Air Force Base. In 1966, we opened the Rehabilitation Center, which housed OT, speech, and PT, a sheltered workshop for adults, and the first developmental inclusive preschool in the state of Arkansas. 1966 also marked the year we changed our name to Easterseals of Arkansas. In 1984, we received a grant to become really an extension of the Department of Education here in Arkansas to fund speech, occupational therapy, and recreational therapy as part of our Operation Outreach, which continues today. Here at Easterseals Arkansas, we believe that the most important reason for our existence is our mission. Our mission is to empower all individuals with disabilities to live, learn, work, and play in their communities. Our long-term vision for Easterseals is a system of care, education, and support, delivering exceptional programs and services, setting the standard for best practices in the state, influencing funding and policy decisions, and being one of the most desirable places to work, volunteer, and to donate in the state of Arkansas. We operate with 7 core values: integrity and respect, excellence and innovation, passion and accountability, and all of those are in service to being individually focused. Everything we do, we customize to the individuals we serve based on their preferences, their values, and most importantly, their needs. We are seeking a culture that is trust-based, focused on the individuals we serve, working as teams that are accountable and empowered to continuously improve our services and the support that we provide. We are focusing on building pathways to independence and well-being through therapy, education, employment, and community support services for individuals with developmental disabilities, autism, and those with co-occurring mental health diagnoses. Thank you for being part of Easterseals and for all that you give to make this an amazing place to work and an amazing place to receive services. Whether you're a new staff member, board member, volunteer, parent who's interested in our services, we're all in this together. We truly are all one team here to serve our community. Welcome to Easterseals, Arkansas.
Oh, that was some amazing history right there of Easterseals. 75-year legacy. They've done an amazing job all the way from year 1 till 75. So excited to once again be a part of this amazing night. And it's going to be really cool being a part to help raise support for this organization. And you can continue to support them by donating tonight. All you have to do is go to fashionevent21.givesmart.com. Here you can make a donation. Bid on any of the exciting auction items after your second glass of wine. I strongly encourage that. She knows about that. Yeah. And also buy raffle tickets to win some pretty awesome items like this 43-inch Flaming Gorge fire pit and a weathered corten finish donated by Antique Brick Outdoors. I actually think, Mama, that may look good on my patio.
I think you need this, DJ. That's absolutely incredible. When you see it in person, you are going to want that. Of course, you need that, DJ. I've had my eye on this. This is the raffle all of the ladies will have their eye on. This gorgeous John Hardy bracelet from Robertson's Fine Jewelry. Take a look at this. Isn't it beautiful? And do you know it was handmade in Bali? Woo! I'm hoping my husband is watching because, my goodness, this is absolutely gorgeous. And the money goes to the most wonderful organization in the world.
Just swipe that card and tell him that afterwards.
Absolutely.
My bad, Aaron Brooks. All right. But once you said it's for a great cause.
For a great cause. That's right. Remember, fashionevent21.givesmart.com is where you can try and win these items. Now, tonight's virtual fashion event wouldn't be possible without the support of some very generous corporate partners and sponsors. These year-round generous supporters of Easterseals were crucial in making tonight happen and throughout the year. The incredible work that Easterseals does.
Yeah, just exceptional. And you couldn't be any more right. Easterseals has amazing support system, and we want to thank them for all that they have done to this great organization. So let's go ahead and hear from tonight's Fashionista presenting sponsor. That sounds so fancy, doesn't it? Yeah.
Amazing.
Bank OZK and Lexicon.
From all of us at Bank OZK, welcome to the Easterseals of Arkansas fashion event. I'm George Gleason, Chairman and CEO at Bank OZK, and we're so pleased you've joined tonight's event. Your virtual presence at this year's show means a lot to Easterseals, and it means a lot to all of us at Bank OZK. We've been supporters of Easterseals for decades, and we've seen the positive impact they are making to help people with disabilities live, learn, work, and play in Central Arkansas. Attending the fashion event is something I look forward to and enjoy every year. It's always uplifting to see the pure joy of the models who participate in the fashion show. But I also marvel in seeing the positive impact Easterseals is making to help our friends and neighbors with disabilities and special needs reach their highest potential. The challenges most of us deal with pale in comparison to the challenges these individuals served by Easterseals face every day. However, as you'll see tonight, these individuals refuse to be discouraged and are full of energy and enthusiasm for life. They have a special kind of determination that all of us can learn from and be encouraged by, and I thank them for the inspiration they offer to us all. It's my pleasure, on behalf of all the associates at Bank OZK, to welcome you as we celebrate the Easterseals of Arkansas fashion event. Have a great evening.
We at Lexicon consider it an absolute privilege to be a part of the virtual fashion show benefiting Easterseals. Easterseals does an amazing job for all the people in need for the state of Arkansas. The pandemic has hit Easterseals in a hard way, and we are happy to be a supporter of the Easterseals virtual fashion event. Special thanks to my wife, Jessica, for all her hard work on the project. It's been a great thing for us, and we are happy to be a part of it.
We know the people at Easterseals are so grateful for their support and the support from other sponsors like our presenting media sponsor, Soiree, and our Hot Couture sponsor, iProv.
Yes, and I get to say the fancy one. You ready for this one?
Are you ready?
It's time to talk about our Pret-a-Porter sponsors. Yeah, you see me, I'm on my fancy stuff tonight.
I'm
now,
impressed.
We have AV Arkansas. We have BXS Insurance, BKD, Matt and Suzanne McClendon, Bill and Pat Carlton. Oh, and look who it is. Good old Chip and Cindy Murphy Foundation. Chip, it's been a while since I had them black-eyed peas now. I need another serving.
Okay, and now to our Très Chic sponsors. Amazing sponsors here, starting with Arkansas's own Dillard's, Pettis Office, Unity, Snell Prosthetics and Orthotics, Cruz and Associates, and the wonderful Dr. James and Deanne Hunt.
Oh, yes. We would also like to thank our Vogue sponsors. God, this is so fancy tonight. And amazing store sponsors as well. In fact, our models tonight will be decked out in some of the great outfits provided by our store sponsors. So let's hear from a few of these sponsors and how they helped get our models ready for the catwalk.
Supporting Easterseals and the fashion event in particular is important to me and Barbara Jean because this event was my introduction to Easterseals. I had heard of Easterseals before, but I wasn't super familiar with the depth and the breadth of the services that they offered. By attending this event made me want to get more involved personally and professionally and support Easterseals however I can. Now I'm not only a volunteer, but I'm also a parent to a child who receives therapy at Easterseals, and I'm on the board of directors, and I encourage you all to become more involved.
We can't wait to see these models take the stage tonight. That will be coming up very soon, so stay tuned. But first, we want to give a very special thanks to our volunteers and committee members who have dedicated their time to make tonight happen. Here's a quick message from our Fashion Event Committee Chair, Ashley Merriman, and Co-Chair, Jessica Schick.
I'm Ashley Merriman, this year's chair for the Easterseals Fashion Event.
And I'm Jessica Schick, this year's co-chair of the fashion event. We are so honored to be involved with Easterseals.
It is one of our favorite events. We look forward to it every year. As you know, we had to go virtual, but this year we did something a little different and we actually have a runway. The audience is small, but you guys will see a lot went into it, and we're so appreciative of everyone that has helped make this happen. We are so thankful for all of our sponsors and everyone who has donated to our auction, so enjoy the show.
Now remember, you can help Easterseals by going over to fashionevent21.givesmart.com and make a donation or bid on some great auction items. And don't forget about the raffle. That's very important as well. Now, all of that money raised tonight will go towards building and improving the services Easterseals offers to the children and adults that they serve. In fact, before we kick on over to the fashion show, I would like to introduce you to one of my favorites. Yeah, he's been a part of this Easterseals fashion show for a very long time. One of the brightest stars. This young man has been a part of the fashion event for a very long time, and he's been receiving services from Easterseals pretty much his entire life. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I want to introduce you to our featured model, my man, Taylor.
Our son is named Taylor, and he's 29 years old. He came home from the hospital with Bonnie. He was our foster child. He came home when he was 10 days old, and we were able to adopt him when he was about 2 years old.
I'd read how early intervention is so important with therapy and things, and so I really wanted to pursue that, and I called Easterseals and made an appointment, and Taylor and I went there, and so he started getting PT there at about 6 months old. Well, he went to preschool. He from 6 months until kindergarten. He was very involved with the Easterseals, with therapy, with preschool, and Easterseals has been so important in our lives and in Taylor's life.
You know, we were getting older, but you know, it's obvious that there's going to have to be some place for Taylor to live after Bonnie and I are gone, and so we got him on a waiting list at the Butler Center because we felt it was the best place.
Butler is an intermediate care facility for individuals with intellectual disabilities. We are home to 10 residents, and they live there 24/7, 365 days a year, and we take care of every one of their needs. We do training in self-care, we do training in daily living skills, and also self-administration of medication. In March of 2020, we were shut down along with all the other long-term care facilities. Even though most people don't think of, and we don't normally refer to ourselves as a nursing home, by state regulations we do fall into that category. So we do fall under all long-term care regulations, and so when they shut down nursing homes to visitors, that included Butler.
Having to come and see him in the carport at Butler's, 6 feet apart, it's just not as much, it's not fun. We prefer to hug and, all that kind of stuff.
But Bonnie spends several hours a day on FaceTime with Taylor in the morning, and Sarah comes in his room to check on him.
And Sarah is really good about, before COVID, outings here and there and shopping and whatever. And, but since COVID, she's been real creative, having a party for everything on the calendar, and then she'll have kind of an activity about that, or anyway, she really works at making it interesting.
One of the biggest things that we work on with Taylor is just keeping his independence. Taylor works very hard to stay as independent as possible, and also to stay mobile. He wants to stay up and moving, and that's just something that he wants to continue throughout his life. The fashion event's really just a time for them to really just get to show off, and Taylor, although he likes to dress casual, he likes to look good.
Yeah, he really enjoys it. He is a real ham, and so it's fun, and he looks at it as his way of helping Easterseals raise money.
It's just a great organization, and it's just really helps a lot of people, because there are a lot of people with disabilities that need various types of services, and Easterseals provides a lot of them.
What a story. And the money we raise tonight will help people just like Taylor. Remember, go to fashionevent21.givesmart.com. You'll notice on the donation page, the thermometer is a picture of Taylor. Each donation adds a splash of color to Taylor. Let's fill that picture with color. Tonight's goal is to raise $15,000, so please donate and let's hit our goal, or even better, exceed it.
His personality is great. I see him at the athletic club every once in a while. I talk a little crap, I'm not gonna lie to him, but he shoots it right back at me. Just a fun spirit. So once again, it's just amazing what we're doing here tonight and the people that we're impacting. And it does go a long way. And just to see his smile on his face, literally 24/7, we're doing big things here tonight. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Let's have some fun. Remember, the auction items are online tonight. It's easy to bid on them, and you can get whatever you want. But speaking of auction items, we can't have this without our live auction. We're doing it big, okay, Mal? And we cannot have a live auction without an auctioneer. So it's time to introduce one of my favorites. I would say maybe the favorite. This is my guy, Billy Hartnett of Blackman Options. He's here today. Come on in here. I haven't seen you in a while. We're going to do those little elbow bump thingies. But, this is your time to shine. We're just going to step back and let you do your thing.
Right on. Thanks.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Good
to see all of you guys. Thanks so much for having me. I'm so glad to be a part of this back again. And even though you're not going to have to listen to all my fast talking and all that kind of stuff, I do want to tell you about some of the premier items that we are going to have tonight, along with all the other items. So to begin, item number 100, Rusty Tractor Event Space. Guys, it's an event place for anything and everything. Business meetings, you're having an engagement party, anything like that. They're giving you the entire venue, all of the rooms. They've got the sunroom, the barrel room, the vineyard, the pavilion lawn, seating up to 225 guests in that sunroom. Tables and chairs are included. They can hook you up with some quality caterers and all that kind of stuff. So anything you want to do, be there. It's available Mondays through Thursdays and they're gracious hosts, and it's a very cool place to have any kind of event you want to. The next item is item number 101, Cowboys game for two for this upcoming 21-22 season. So you get a parking place, you walk yourself in that incredible stadium, and you're staying in a suite, which is awesome because there's food and there's drinks and all that kind of stuff and gracious hosts. And so here's an interesting part about that is you give them a choice of 3 games, and they'll get you tickets, and they'll tell you which game you're going to. It's going to be a great time. If you're going to Dallas Stadium, that's the way to go. The next item will be item number 102. It's the classic closet full of clothes that our generous donors give us every year, and it's a way to upgrade your wardrobe. And I should buy it, and then I could look as hip as DJ.
Yeah.
Listen, it's valued at almost $1,600, and here's what it includes. You're getting a $250 gift card, $250 gift card to Scarlett, $200 gift card to Steamroller, $200 gift card to Barbara Jean and the Toggery, and you're getting a custom shirt by J. Duke and Company. You will be styling. It'll be awesome. And a Caroline Melbourne Brahim purse from Dillard's. Brahmin. Well, how would I know how to pronounce a purse name? My wife is disappointed. So, guys, this is valued at $1,600. It's item number 102, closet full of clothes. It'll be awesome. The last one I'm going to tell you about tonight is item number 103. It's the title of it is A Capital Evening. It's sponsored by Capital Sotheby's International Realty. This is going to be an evening hosted by Fran Laneri, Inez Reeder, Realtors, and Susan DeSalle, the owner. You and 25 guests will enjoy an evening of entertainment, hors d'oeuvres, wine, champagne, and confections in the new Capital Sotheby's International Realty Hospitality Center. It's going to be awesome. While you're hanging out, having a good time, having good snacks and drinks, you'll be entertained with live acoustic music, local artist displays, and more. The event's perfect for any kind of thing you want to do. Again, an elegant party, an engagement party, a wedding party, whatever you want to do. It's going to be awesome. 30 days advance notice is required, and it's 25 guests, and it's going to be awesome. And don't forget, these items are available at fashionevent21.givesmart.com. You can bid on them there. Bid high, keep bidding, and you can bid on all the other items this evening. The auction ends at 8:15. So bid now. Thanks very much, guys.
No, thank you. And once again, quick tip, if you want my fashion, just wear tight pants. That's all you need. The tighter, the better, okay? No shame, okay?
Okay.
You look good, though, man.
You're
Thanks so
doing good.
much. We
Thank
appreciate
you so
it.
much.
Yeah.
What a treat that was.
What
That
a
was
treat, yes.
absolutely amazing. That's a big deal to have him here with us tonight. And now it is time for the best part of the night all of you have been waiting for. This is the part that will inspire you, that will make you cry, and just give you a lot of joy for a long time.
Yeah, not just make you cry, make a grown man cry. All right, I get my feels every single year we watch this. It's so special. And we know we can't have a fashion show without the models. Yes, and these are some of the cutest and best models that we have ever seen. Yeah, here they are, about to go ahead and strut their stuff down the catwalk. We got our music played by DJ Xavier, so let's go ahead and get this party started. goodness, Mal. Every single year gets me going, getting my feels, get all emotional. It looked absolutely incredible. Everyone looked incredible, as they do every year. We got some real supermodels here on our hand. I just love this event. Even though we couldn't do it in person this year, Easterseals has found a way to outdo themselves again. And like I said, we've seen some models that have been in there in the past, and it's so fun to see them. And we've even had some go on and do some incredible things in their life. You actually got somebody very close to you that was a part of this fashion show and is doing very well from this event.
You know, Easterseals is so near and dear to my heart. My nephew Harrison was in Easterseals schools for many years. He was born at 26 weeks, 2.2 pounds, or 2 pounds, 2 ounces rather. And doctors never expected him to get where he is now. They have just been blown away by where he is, and it's all thanks to Easterseals. He is one of a million stories. It is the best organization. I could cry talking about it. So that's mine.
Stay on track.
After all, amazing fashion show with these amazing kids who have been touched so much, and these families who have been touched so much, and they will tell you and they will cry how much Easterseals means to them. So that just means you need to open up your wallet.
Go ahead
and
now.
You need to donate. Please donate. The auction closes at 8:15 tonight. Go and check on your item. Do some bidding. You have a little bit of time left. Again, that is fashionevent21.givesmart.com. Place your bids and make your donation. Go ahead and text your friends and post it on Facebook and tell them they have 15 minutes to maybe get something absolutely incredible, and all the money will go to an incredible cause.
Yeah, a very incredible cause. You got to make sure, once again, you still get those raffle tickets as well. And this is what's going to happen. The folks here at Easterseals will be back on a little bit later to announce who the winners are going to, the winners of those premier items and the winners of the raffle, and tell you how much money we have raised tonight. And don't forget, people got a little extra money, all right, because we ain't been going to dinner, all right? We've been saving a little bit. You know, let's go and splurge here tonight. I know you got it. I want to hear it. George. Just kidding. I love you anyway. Anyway, so once again, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. We could not do this without you. We wish we could do this in person, but here we are once again doing what we do to make sure that we can give back to this incredible organization. 75 years. 75 years, Mal.
Unbelievable.
They've been changing lives in a very, very impactful way. Once again, we can keep that ball rolling here
That's
tonight.
right. Another 75, another 150. Yes. Let's keep it going. Next year, we'll be in person. We're going to do this in person.
Feeling it.
We're declaring it.
Yeah, you're declaring it? Mallory Brooks guarantee. Yeah, how about that?
We'll pray.
Yeah, until next time, good night, everybody. Have a blessed
evening.